Hello, you guys. Welcome to the day. Welcome to the stream. My name is Steve DeLive, and today we're going to be looking at some Brooke videos where she's in a bonnet under the sea. Not actually under the sea, but metaphorically.
Morning.
Think about Lippy.
I need coffee. Oh god, my hair is everywhere.
I haven't got my my highlighter up yet. There we go. There we go.
Oh my god. Good morning. I slept like a log. I need coffee and breakfast.
I gotta post the link in the thingy.
Coffee and breakfast. I'm hungry. Hungry.
Hey there. Hey there, you guys. Come on, man.
I don't know what is going on this allergy season, but let me tell you, darling, I got allergies. What is that noise? Welcome to car life, where you take off and everything starts moving around the car. Y'all, this October will be like 2 years that I've been in my car. Good morning. I hope you have a great day. Tanya? Toya?
Well, that's scary.
Tanya.
James is
Okay, I said it
scary
right
today.
first.
Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. I'm supposed to be. That would be weird. Well,
Where are the glasses?
I don't know.
Oh no, they were right in front of my face. Oh, we're gonna.
James is like crying and stuff, and he's like sending his dick all over the place, and he's very dirty, and he's going through a manic episode. There's even more James than there was yesterday for the B-sides, and I think it might be crazier. I don't even know if he changed his poopy pants yet.
I go to Dunkin'.
I'm not watching the stuff until tonight.
I just woke up like an hour ago. I woke up a little late. I don't ever wake up that late. I'm usually up hours before everybody else. It's dark out. I got the roads to myself. Nothing's open.
Binge watching Foodie Beauty.
Oh Lord, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty.
Oh, she just does that sometimes. Where's the bonnet?
Y'all, there's a crazy ass case going on here in JSO. I'm right here too. They think the cops done murdered some inmate here in Jacksonville. 9 of them have been laid off. 8 like sheriff deputies or whatever, and 1 like sergeant. They were all put on leave or laid off. So there was a man that owned a catering business here in Jacksonville, Florida.
And the cops killed him because...
And he owned this catering business and he ran it.
he wouldn't make a cake that the cops wanted.
And for some reason, he was arrested for... If they charged him with domestic, then that's probably his wife, right? Or does it have to be just any family member? I'm sure it can be. Oh my God, dude, you're gonna get me hit. Go! Hit the... You're a fucking idiot. What is, like, why don't nobody know where a fucking accelerator is? Nobody pays attention. You're gonna cause people to get in an accident because you're a fucking idiot in a bread truck at 8 a.m. and you don't know where the fucking accelerator is. And your back hatch is open, buddy. I hope all that bread flies the fuck out on the highway, you dumb fuck.
Like Back to the Future with the manure, but just bread.
Lord. Sorry. Okay? Stupid people really bother me. I don't get why they don't get it. Do you not get the concept of traffic? Nope, they sure don't.
Jackie, thank you for the flower.
Neither do they know where a fucking accelerator is. Because they're too busy with their phones in their fucking faces.
Yeah, Brooke was telling us about a murder case.
He sure was. Had that head all the way up in that fucking phone trying to make a U-turn. Who does that?
Someone looking at GPS. You've done that, Brooke.
Da-da-da! Lord have mercy. Be grateful you didn't wake up that dumb this morning to hold up 2 lanes of traffic while your damn ass is trying to read your phone in
I'm just grateful every day that I wake up that I'm not G-Man.
a box bread truck with the hatch open. The whole trunk of the... He never
I look in the mirror and I say, you could be G-Man.
shut it. He never shut it. He never, like a U-Haul with the back wide open. Anyways, this man has a catering business. He was charged for domestic. I'm assuming that was probably with his wife. He was married. His wife is pregnant. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep my judgments to myself. Listen. Nobody should die in police custody. The death of someone is not up to jailers, COs, and cops. It's not
Jellers. Jellers like Flubber.
right. I don't
Made a gel.
care that he was in jail. I don't care if he was on the moon. He didn't deserve to die. His wife is pregnant.
I don't care if he was made of jello.
He is supposed to be having a baby, and he's dead. They said that he was completely unrecognizable. He was completely beaten until a pulp.
But he assaulted his wife or something, right? Supposed to be having a baby. He doesn't need to be having a baby if he's assaulting his fucking wife while pregnant. What is this, James Soroka?
Well, that doesn't happen from a slip and a fall. So 9 officers
I don't know. Was he going all wiggly like Michael J. Fox?
have been put on administrative. Well, it doesn't say administrative with or without pay. It just said that they were put on leave. And typically when we see that, they're making pay. They're going to be getting their paycheck because that's the policies that we have. We can change that. Simple legislation can change that. And it should be state
Fucking cross-armed again.
law in every state
Don't drive like Brooke.
that if you
I have to say that when she's driving silly.
are an officer of the law and you are under investigation for anything, you don't get pay. And that goes for educators, first responders, anyone that is working in the first response field. They do not deserve pay if they are put on administrative leave pending an investigation. Sick of it. So more than likely these 9 officers are sitting at home on their ass getting paid after they just killed an inmate. Allegedly. We are still waiting on the autopsy, but given the circumstances of what we already know about his appearance, I'm interested to see if the autopsy matches what witnesses have described him looking like.
Drive over there, Brooke. Be like, let me see the body.
They said he was beaten into a pulp.
I'm on the case.
They said that he was unrecognizable, completely unrecognizable. You wouldn't even know who it was if you were standing right up on him. You know how bad you got to beat somebody to get to that point? He's brain dead. He's brain dead. So, yeah. I guess the FBI is coming in to assist with the investigation. Waters has stated that he's going to be, that's the lead sheriff here, head sheriff, whatever. He said that he's going to be working in unison with the FBI while they do their investigation. Where is
Point case, honey. Case in point. I think it's point in case.
the surveillance? These jails, that jail has cameras. So where is the surveillance footage of this inmate before his death? It's pretty simple stuff, but when you're dealing with crooked, corrupt cops, and they all are, every single department in this country is corrupt. That's a fact. It comes with the territory of being law enforcement and human nature, having people in positions of power.
Every single department's corrupt?
They're not all good.
There's gonna be corruption, but they're all corrupt?
But yeah.
Everyone? Misbehaving?
Wow.
Behaving, did you know that we're all corrupt?
The poor wife sounds horrible. I listened to her voice on a recording, and she can barely get out her words. She's so hysterical. And listen, I don't know if it was domestic against her, but if it was, whoo, imagine that guilt. You call the law on your husband, he's arrested, and then he's killed in jail. He's killed in jail while you're pregnant with y'all's son.
Did he deserve to go to jail, though?
Wild. I bet she'll never call the cops again if she's the one that called him.
Didn't you call the cops on Randy, Brooke?
And we don't know the dynamics of their relationship, but I will say that chest tattoos tell a lot about a person, okay?
What?
Female chest tattoos tell a lot about a person. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's Brooke's takeaway?
Bitch, are you in a gang? Like, what does that say? Live, laugh, love? Bitch,
You have venereal disease tattooed on you, Brooke.
I thought you were a damn TDA gang member with that shit wrapped around your chest. Oh, God. Or neck tattoos? Yeah. Yeah. It tells a story. But anyways, he
Randy's name?
didn't deserve to die.
Well, his initials. You have Randy's fucking initials tattooed on you, Brooke.
He sure as hell didn't deserve to be beat
Going on about tattoos.
to a damn pole.
Only one with goofier tattoos, Heather Gillespie, was like Dylan's name tattooed everywhere on her body. I think like 4 times. Like different languages and shit.
If you're going 20 miles on
The tattoo on her palm, or not her palm, but the side of her hand, where she always shows it to prove that she's Heather Gillespie, that says Mrs. Smith. Dylan Smith. She's not Mrs. Smith. They broke up.
the speed limit, I ain't got nothing for you. I don't give a fuck that you're a bus.
Silly Heather
Motherfuckers
Gillespie. Tomorrow's Feral Friday. You guys should check it out.
I don't know how to drive them things
You
anyways,
aren't
putting
already?
children's lives in danger. I see y'all up on 2 wheels. I'll be taking your bus numbers too for when y'all have a fucking accident and there's a news report so I can tell them, yeah, I was on Mill Road one day and I saw that bus up on 2 wheels.
They're fucking burning wheelies.
There was a car
Popping donuts.
that was trapped under a bus yesterday.
2 wheels, honey.
People trapped, pinned up in there. What is this dumbass doing? Y'all, I literally do not. It's the full moon. It's the full moon. We talked about this the other day. It's the full moon.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
God, y'all don't understand. They just go crazy. They really do. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what the mission is. They don't know where they came from. They're just in a car, aimlessly driving.
Friday the full moon. A la carte. Just means by itself.
You're a fucking idiot. Yeah.
la carte.
On your fucking phone, no seatbelt on. Of course, same usual suspects. No seatbelt on the fucking phone. While trying to make a right-hand turn. Of course she was. What else would she be doing, Brooke? Paying attention to the road?
9:30. I'm gonna schedule it today. I just need to make a thumbnail.
Having both hands on the wheel?
A crazy thumbnail.
That's not the world we
With my hands. With my fucking hands and my eyeballs, because I don't use AI anymore.
live in.
Unless I'm asking about court.
Their heads are up their asses so far that it could pop back out on their throat. Like,
Hey, Westman.
pop right back up off their shoulders. So I'm getting Dunkin' Donuts because that's been really working out for me and I'm losing weight already. So
By eating Dunkin' Donuts?
I'm gonna do 2 tacos this morning, bacon, egg, and cheese. I kind of want to try the sausage, but I'm funny about meats like that. At least bacon, you know what you're getting. Sausage it's a mystery. I mean, it is. It's a mystery patty, you know? Like, you don't know what you're getting. Is that cat or pork? It's a mystery.
She has the weirdest lifestyle. Yeah, I thought she didn't like that fake meat stuff. That's why she always gets their salads without it.
At least bacon, it looks like bacon, you know? It's like legit. You can tell.
Bo Brooke.
It's legit.
If only you knew.
I got school starting soon. Not much longer. How many days are in this month? Shit. Hey, Siri. You stupid bitch. This is why. Hey. Hey, Siri. How many days are in this month? Sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, I know, because you're an Apple product. I get it.
Do you know what month it is, Brooke? Ask it how many days are in April.
Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. How many days are in this month? How many days are in April?
Hey, there you go.
You see why I hate Apple?
It still doesn't know. Brooke doesn't know how to open the calendar app. She'll say the phone didn't come with the calendar app or the calculator app. Leslie, thank you for the good game, easy. Jules.
Hey, Siri. How many days are in April? It's always done that. She don't never answer
It's showing the answer, but it's not speaking the answer.
me unless I ask her if she loves me or if she knows I hate her. Then she's like, that's not very nice. But if I need anything important, you know, something out of my
It's listening to her.
notes, I need her to read me a message. When I got my
She stopped listening. She's like, fuck this.
AirPods in, I
Even Siri tunes in.
ask her a question. She ain't never worked. I don't know if that's some knockoff that Boost Mobile made and gave me, but it's Apple.
What?
I swear to God, you cannot make this stuff up. Oh, and not to mention the GPS.
Boost Mobile. Oh no, the shipment of iPhones didn't come in. That's okay. Paul can make a really good phone. We'll just make it look like an iPhone. It won't work exactly like one, but Brooke won't know the difference.
It never works. There's been a glitch in the GPS since day one. It has my car backwards, and even when you hit the navigation thing, the little arrow,
We're always driving backwards.
it'll put it even worse. You'll just be a dot on a map. 90% of the time, I have to find the road name from the Google Maps and then find the road. Freaking hate that phone. It leaves me stranded all the time.
Lori, thank you for the star.
Charleston. The keys. Dude, if you don't... Oh, I'm staying in this lane now. Fuck you, motherfucker. I ain't even had no coffee yet and you want to act stupid? You stupid motherfucker. Fucking stupid people. You know, this is the worst part about car life, is that they're so fucking dumb and you have to deal with it because you live out of a car. So you got to go get food. You got to go find a bathroom. You got to shower with them. You're out here with them all the time. And let me tell you, 70% of people are fucking idiots. 70% are fucking idiots. They have
70% chance we're gonna die in the desert.
no common sense. They don't know how to drive. They don't know how to read a room. They don't have no intuition. 70% are
Why are we screaming so much? She peeking the audio.
just walking zombies.
Yeah.
A good portion of those have one objective in life. Guess what that is?
I don't know. What do you guys think it's gonna be?
Sex.
Oh, I should have called that.
That's all that's on their mind. That's the only thing that they care about. Oh, I hate this world. I really do. I'm disgusted. God, why did you put me here? Why, Lord? Why? It's probably the only generation I would have made it without being beheaded, if we're being honest. But, ah! God, I hate it.
People don't know how to drive. They must be obsessed with sex.
Hey, where is so important? I hate when they do that. I always slow down intentionally. I don't slam the brake, but I slow my cruise control down. That's right. I use my cruise control because that's what it's for. To make
That's so she can drive with her knee better.
traffic run quicker. Open up roads. Ugh, I just need coffee. And I'll be fine. I won't murder anybody. The cops do that around here, apparently. I don't need to. Can y'all believe that shit? I'm not saying he shouldn't have been in jail. I'm just saying he shouldn't have died in police custody. for 9 officers to be laid off by JSO. That tells me they know something's going on. So where's the surveillance footage, Mr. Waters? Oh, that's racist! That's racist! That's racist! You can't say that!
At Patty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.16. I cannot get past the sports mode bonnet. Sunglasses clown face smile with a halo heart hands medium skin tone.
It really is a look. Thank you, Patty, for the 3.
We don't need that. We should have already had that 3 days ago when the guy was pronounced brain dead in the hospital from your officers allegedly beating him to a pulp. We'll work with the FBI. Yeah, you're going to have to now. You got an inmate dead and 9 officers that allegedly killed this man. Yeah, you're going to have to work with the FBI now.
Sometimes I think Brooke thinks someone of higher authority is going to see her video and they're going to walk into a meeting, put this video down on the desk, just let it play and be like, now you got to answer to this, blah, 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 blah. And then just stop and be like, see? People know. We fucked up, Bob.
I love how they get on the news and they act like they're going to do this willingly. He ain't got no fucking choice.
Cat's out of the bag.
His sheriff's department murdered an inmate, allegedly. If you think for 1 minute that he called them and said, hey, can you come help us with this? Bullshit. Oh, God, that is not how these things work. That might be how they present it on the fucking news, but I can assure you that that's not how these things work. An inmate died. That surveillance footage was saw. Someone notified the FBI, and they probably had to go through the State Bureau of Investigation, and then they were called in. I don't know. I just know that the sheriff ain't gonna call the FBI to help him with his investigation internally in his sheriff's department, because the last thing he wants is the FBI finding out that his officers murdered an inmate. You get it? So, I love how he got on the media and wants to gaslight and say, he like stood up there, the sheriff, he stood up there and he's like, oh, we're gonna cooperate. Yeah, you ain't got no choice, buddy. The alternative is you ain't got no fucking job. The media ain't worth a shit anymore. It's got me wanting to be nosy.
Yeah, go get the truth, Brooke.
It seems like they've took the past 3 days to cover up some shit, in my professional opinion.
Alex Jones would probably hire her.
We should have knew about this boy's death days ago, but we didn't. It was only when the wife went to the media to complain that her husband had been killed in jail and that these officers were laid off that this story really got rolling, okay? It turned into a snowball. Fun fact, we lose thousands of inmates every year, some of which are innocent, 8 to 10%. Imagine going to jail for a crime you didn't
Her 8 to 10% nonsense.
commit and then losing your life. And you wasn't even supposed to be there because you never even committed a crime. Well, 8 to 10% of the prison population are actually innocent, and I'd be willing to bet that that
1 to 2%.
number is higher because of COVID. You know, because the Biden administration lies about everything. They lied about everything. So they doctored all of our numbers from jobs to money to FEMA to, you know, they lied about everything. So I'd be willing to bet that the justice system has seen a huge hit. I mean, the justice system has never been a stable system to start with, okay? We've never had a good justice system in this country, and we probably never will.
Dan Martin, thank you for the Sunday.
But the justice system has been on a decline. A lot more people have been going to jail for crimes they did not commit. Police investigations are down. They don't put time and effort into it. Police employee numbers are down, okay? Departments were defunded. The justice system has taken a huge hit. And so are the jails and the prison.
What does she mean investigations are down? Like, they're like, no more investigations. Can't do them anymore.
And we have more people convicted of crimes that they did not commit, innocent people, than ever before right now. Now, I don't know what this guy did, but as long as it wasn't harming a child, it ain't my business. The point is he shouldn't have died. He's got a baby on the way, a wife, and a business. He owned a catering business. I don't know what happened, But if she called the law on him, she will never call the law on anybody else. I can promise you that. Because her calling the law led to him being arrested, allegedly. We don't know. It just said domestic. Misdemeanor domestic.
What if she paid the cops to kill him? What if she wanted this to happen?
These were misdemeanor charges. This was no cold-blooded killer, okay?
We're gonna call a fucking wife beater a not kill. I mean, why are we trying to minimize this? MCR, thank you for the sparkles and the star.
I don't know who these officers are, but if what people are alleging, then these officers need to be in jail. Because it sounds like they killed this guy intentionally, beat the hell out of him, and to a bloody pulp. His wife said in a video call to the media that she couldn't even identify his body.
Maybe he was trying to fight him. Yeah, I don't know. No one should be dying. Unless you're a pedophile.
How sad is that? Where's the surveillance footage, JSO?
Oh, thanks, Buzz.
That jail is covered in cameras. Don't make no sense. First, Robert Brooks up in New York. Remember him, the inmate? And YouTube censored me so bad on that case. That's one of the reasons I stopped talking about these things, because YouTube will not let me say what is factual.
She was fighting with YouTube in the newsroom. They said, Brooke, we can't run this story. You have to take it down. She was like, God damn it. I can't. I'll never talk about another case like this again.
His autopsy, Robert Brooks' autopsy report showed bleeding in his genitals. We know that the officers that killed Robert Brooks had a history of SAing inmates as a form of punishment. They had been sued for it. It was court record, okay? There's a court record of these officers sodomizing other inmates.
Oh my goodness.
But YouTube won't let me say that. Now, I'm
Well, you just did.
not saying that the genital bleeding that Robert Brooks had came from sodomy. I just wanted to note that he had bleeding in his genitals. That's all I ever wanted to say, and YouTube wouldn't let me say that. They kept taking my posts down. They kept blocking my videos. And the autopsy, if you go look it up, Robert Brooks.
Just want to say he had mutilated genitals.
The autopsy report shows that his genitals were bleeding. Why is it a problem that I speak scientific evidence? Fact. And why does YouTube try to prevent me from doing that? They've done it from the start. But if I want to say that I'm a boy and I want to cut my tits off, I can broadcast that to the world and encourage young people to do the same to themselves. What fucking sense does that make? Y'all, I have a love-hate relationship with this app because the evils of the world are all over YouTube. Enticing young people to behave and act and do what evil people are doing. Robert Brooks was killed by approximately, I do believe, 12 officers in a New York jail about 6 months ago. They beat the hell out of him, choked him. They broke his spine, I think. They dislocated his skull from his spine, if I'm not mistaken.
They beheaded him?
And there's footage of this. There's body camera footage of Robert being killed in this jail.
That's terrible. What did he do? Like, he must have said or done something to the cops for them to take it that personally.
It's horrific. And every bystander that was standing around while that man was being killed, you ought to be in jail too. You're complicit. That makes you just as evil as the people that were torturing him to stand around and do nothing. You're a bitch. Yeah, there's real criminals out here, but they're usually in the court system. They're usually driving cop cars. They're usually a CO of a jail. Yeah, this man, let me find his name while we're waiting on coffee.
Oh yeah, if you haven't, check out the shorts.
It's too early. I ain't even had no coffee. These people pissing me off. JSO murdered inmate.
Thank you for tuning in. You go over whenever you're ready.
Thank you. Can I do a double shot of espresso and 2 of your bacon, egg, and cheese wraps?
Anything else? now?
That'll be it.
Alright, it's gonna be 1028 at the window.
Thank you. All right. So it looks like 8 Jacksonville County Sheriff's Office correction off. Oh, so these were COs. Even worse. Well, it actually adds some explanation as to how this happened, because if it was patrol cops, I'm like, where did this happen? In a holding cell? No, it happened in the jail. These were correctional officers. Hold on one second. Shit. Sorry. I'm not trying to film him, so I was trying to get close enough to like pay him, but there we go. So these were COs. Where is the call? My phone's about to die.
Oh, I'll just give him the transcript.
Hold on one second. An incident.
The computer. Her new computer.
No, I love my new computer. Last night, I got on here and
Hey, Jace Cupcakes. It is almost 420.
typed for like an hour. I've been wanting to do that for like 2 years. I just want to get it all out. Like, I was journaling. And so I got on here and started journaling last night. It felt good to have a word processor on my computer. You know, call me crazy, but I thought all computers come with a word processor. Imagine my surprise
I'm sure it comes with notes.
when we went from a damn Macintosh setup to Dell, and there ain't no darn word processor. There's no Excel sheet. There's no spreadsheet. You got to pay for that. Did y'all know? Well, if you don't have a computer, then yeah. Anyways, you have to buy that stuff now, which is so crazy to me. But
You didn't. You just downloaded LibreOffice. You're fine.
whatever. I get it. It's all a marketing scheme. They're hustlers. Scammers. They're all scammers.
No, Brooke. Some programmers designed that software and they want to get paid for it. It's not that crazy if you really think about it.
And y'all remember me talking about that boy that lost his mind on that boat? Do y'all know that was down there at the boat docks where I go? Remember? So there was a man here in Jacksonville that got in a fight with a 22-year-old kid on a boat. Apparently, the kid on the boat didn't have any lights on his boat, and the fish boat captain was driving a charter, and they almost hit. Some time passes, and the guy giving the fishing charter rolls up on the kid.
Ontario. What's happened to Ontario?
And he's like cussing him out. I mean, he's losing his mind, okay? Dude needed a Xanax or a beer or maybe a hug. I don't know. Psychiatric help. He loses his mind. And he actually boards the other... That is a child. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. The reason that I call 22-year-old people children is because society puts too much pressure on them to grow up when their brains are not fully developed. Their decision-making...
Because you were in your early 20s when you stabbed people and you want to present it like you were a child. That's the real reason. Silly fucking Brooke.
skills, their impulse control, that part of the brain is not fully developed yet. And you can see that in this 22-year-old kid talking crap until that captain boards his vessel, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm sorry. This is why we don't argue with 22-year-olds. Okay? Because us old school people, we're about that life.
Ontario's recreationally legal. You can get weed without a card in Ontario.
These new people are not.
Oh, on the radio. I'm blind.
They think that they can just run their mouth and say whatever, and they do. Okay? So this is why I don't deal with 20-year-olds. This is why I don't hang out with them, because I don't have the mentality to deal with your mouth. And this charter boat captain didn't either, and he has lost everything. I'm not defending him. He was absolutely wrong. He should have never boarded the other boat, that other vessel that he boarded. Listen, and then somebody said something about piracy laws, and I was like, piracy laws? And they were like, yeah, he can be charged with like piracy or something. And I was like, that's crazy. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. It's like breaking and entering, isn't it? Wouldn't a vessel be considered just like it's personal property? It's like a home. It's just on water. Now, if somebody is boarding your vessel, you don't know their intent. You don't know if they're there to kill you. You don't know if they're going to drop you off the side and drown you. You don't know. So I'm sure that there is some
Drowned.
law against that about boarding vessels that are not your property. But this guy gets in an argument with this kid over something so mundane. You can tell the guy's clearly having a bad day. He's on this beautiful blue vessel, and he's got passengers on it, which is so embarrassing. Imagine being one of those passengers, and you're just trying to go catch a fish, and your captain is off his rocker trying to fight a kid and boarding that kid's vessel and chasing him around the boat. That was
That'd be funny to see.
right down there where we hang out, where I'm always posted
Where we hang out, huh?
up cooking videos. That's right there where that happened. It was under the bridge in the back. The bridge that I go over. Yeah, crazy. So I got to pay attention to that area because I don't want that captain killing me. He went to jail. His business tanked. Apparently, there's another guy in town that has the same name as him. He started getting hit with hate. And
Oh my god.
finally, the other guy
What a crazy boating story this is.
has to put out a statement saying, whoa, I am not the fishing boat charter that
I'm not the crazy captain guy. I'm just this other guy with the same name. He had to put out a statement? Really? What kind of harassment was he getting?
is not me. Yes, we have the same name.
Like, how is this a well-known thing? Like, just in the area, I guess?
Y'all are killing my business and affecting my family. Can you please stop?
I bet you it's just reverse publicity. Fucking Nathan Fielder would be like, look, we'll just controlled opposition. We'll create alt accounts, accuse you of being this other guy because no one else would fucking think of this in their right mind. And then you'll make a statement saying, please stop the harassment. And then people will be like, oh yeah, this guy's donut shop. And then you'll sell more donuts. Because, like, this doesn't make sense.
How crazy. So he lost his job, went to jail. It's not looking good for him. I mean, from what I heard, he lost everything. Like, his life is tanking right now. Fishing boat charter in Jacksonville, man goes to jail. Where's my charger? There it is. Yeah, he's a Florida captain, was on a vessel, taking out, I think, 3 passengers to deep sea fish or fish. And he got in an argument with this kid, and he made the worst decisions. I mean, at that point,
Oh, I missed it. It's 424. Happy 420 in the past.
after you done boarded the vessel, you should have just punched the kid in the face because you've already broken the law. So anything you do after is not going to matter. You're still
Brooke, you can catch multiple charges. Why do you think that once you break one law, all bets are off? We can just break every law. Because, like, it's not going to affect anything.
going to jail.
What the fuck, dude?
Like, if you was going to be a Billy Badass and cuss this poor 22-year-old kid out who's clearly an idiot and doesn't recognize.
Imagine being like in a dollar store and steal a Butterfinger. Oh, well, I'm getting caught for stealing the Butterfinger. I might as well murder everyone while I'm here. Like, no. What?
The laws of the water. I understand your frustration. But once you got on that boat, you should have just whooped his ass. You should have just bent him over your knee, gave him a good old spanking, and been like, put your lights on next time. Like, I'm not saying that that's the, you shouldn't do that. But I'm joking. I'm just saying, like, you were going to go to jail anyways because you boarded his vessel.
Maybe he thought because they're in water that there's no laws. It's international waters. He was supposed to say parlay.
It's generated over 600,000 views on YouTube. It shows the April 1st conflict, not April Fool's Day. These fools have been out here acting like a fool for 2 weeks almost, y'all. This full moon got them acting crazy.
What do you mean? For 2 weeks, it's just the full moon? There's a full moon, and then for 2 weeks after, Brooke is just like, it had to have been the full moon. Thank you for the chili, MZR.
It shows that April 1st conflict between the 22-year-old Gage Tolles and 40-year-old Brock Horner. First of all, I just want to be clear that neither one of these men are even remotely past the age of maturity. So we got two hot-headed pricks out here on the water thinking that they own Mother Nature and God's land. They start to have a pissing contest. The kid starts running his mouth to his elder, and that elder jumps on that boy's vessel and chases him around it. Y'all going to rescue somebody or kill somebody? Don't
She's sparky today.
kill them! So it looks like Horner, who is the owner of Tarpon Coast Fishing Charters, has since been arrested and charged with burglary and assault. What did I say? Burglary. I called it. I said, wouldn't that be like entering someone's home? That's personal property. People don't play about that shit around here. That'll get you shot. You run up on the wrong vessel, on the wrong war veteran, and it might be the last time you ever step foot on a boat.
22-year-old war veteran.
You know, people are pretty honest out here. They got their boat stocked, and there's a rule of honesty and trust in this community. And this was clearly a fight on the water, but still,
Same vessel.
I would assume that it would be a burglary charge. Was this in... In the video, Tolls, who was the 22-year-old kid, is fishing alone in the boat near the bridge when Horner, the man with the fishing charter, and 4 men approached him in another boat. Horner asked the kid in the video if he was cussing him out earlier in the day, and the kid responded with no. Let me find out that you're a bully, a 40-year-old bully, out here messing with this kid.
You said he should have punched him. You were like, he should have just punched him when he got on the boat.
Horner, convinced he was the same person, continued screaming at the kid in the video, who said that he had him confused with someone else and told him that he can't come flying through that bridge area. That set off Horner even more, who at one point asked the kid if he wants to go.
I was picturing like Popeye on a boat.
Kid says, I don't want to go. I want you to get the fuck out of here. What are you doing here? Leave. Why are you here? And at that point, the 40-year-old bully gets off his boat and steps onto this kid's boat. The kid even says, what are you doing? Are you trying to be tough for all of your buddies? To the fishing charter.
It's like a kid's book with Brooke. Kid's book with Brooke.
See, I know exactly what's going on here, and I was talking about this 2 years ago. I said that these kids don't have respect, and the elders are getting pissed. But the elders
Apparently this wasn't even the same kid, Brooke.
don't have respect either. This 40-year-old brat is not even to the age of maturity yet. He's still got a few years to go, and it clearly shows by the way that he treated this kid. And what for what? You just want to push your weight around and act like you're Billy Badass and make that kid feel sorry, like bad about himself? It's all a pride thing. It's an ego thing. And you see people behave like this.
Like, she opened the computer just to look at stuff on her phone. Why does she have the computer open?
When they have a high level of insecurity inside of them. When they don't know who they are. When they're struggling with their identity. We all
Her leg keeps twitching too. I don't know what's up with that.
also see this around the same time of maturity, midlife crises, 50s, late 40s. So, you know, this man ought to be in, he should have went to jail, and I'm glad he went to jail, because if that was my son, yeah. You know what I mean?
I guess it was just a prop.
Yeah. He's crazy. Absolutely crazy. He was trying to bully that kid. He thinks he owns the waterway because he's been a fishing tour guide for 10 years, and he was probably intoxicated or on something else, because that comes with the boat life culture. I don't make the rules. I'm not saying everybody that damn drives a boat is a drug addict. I'm just saying
I'd have to say most of them probably aren't, because boats are expensive and they're high maintenance, and I don't know, they're probably just fishermen or old people or retired guys.
Comes with the culture. When they're out there fishing
Brooke thinks every boat owner's like Scarface or something.
and they're drinking, okay? I get it. I like to drink when I fish too. I get it. I'm not judging, I'm just saying.
Drug addicts aren't gonna buy a boat, they're gonna spend their money on fucking drugs.
These boys took a fishing charter out here with this guy.
Boats and hoes.
And they were probably all having a good time on the water until their captain started losing his crap.
Who's that other guy? Flying around the world with Russell Crowe. Their captain was Russell Crowe.
Debating where I'm going, because I don't know. I don't know where I go. God, I know one thing, away from that damn weed eater, for I damn wrapped that cord around that boy's throat this morning. God, he done been over here 6 times. Sir, there ain't but 2 edges to that sidewalk. What are you doing? Tell me you don't know how to weed eat without telling me. How many times you didn't have to change that cord this morning? Oh my God, I'm gonna mind my business. He done flung dirt everywhere. He done dug holes in the ground with that damn weed eater. You cannot make this shit up. But I can't find a job. That's what I went to school for, horticulture. So like...
So that includes weed whacking?
Bruh.
Horticulture.
Come on, y'all. It'll take forever.
I used to mow my neighbor's lawn every weekend for $20. I didn't realize I was a horticulturist.
I need to clean out the truck really bad, but today it's gonna be hot. And, oh, I need to do laundry. Let's go do that because I'm going to the beach today and I need laundry. It's gonna be 80 degrees. I forgot what I was doing. It takes me a minute when I'm thinking about people dying because it breaks my heart. Y'all, I really hope that them officers did not kill that man. But unfortunately, the evidence is already on.
She just took a class when she was in jail or prison. So it couldn't have been, I don't even know if she actually got a degree, quote unquote. She's just, she knows a bit about plants.
On the table.
Kinda. I've never seen her grow a plant. Guess you can't really grow a plant in a truck. Could you grow a plant in a truck? Maybe.
And the fact that they were laid off and the FBI stepped in, it's not looking good. It looks like these officers killed this man. It's so sad. And like I said, that baby mama, she ain't
being accused of? What's Brooke being accused of? Like, what is she in jail for right now?
never gonna call the cops again. I hope she don't get stuck in another abusive situation. And we don't know. Listen, she said that he was drunk and he was making threatening comments, and so she called the law. She learned a heavy lesson, didn't she? How about you get your shit and leave for the night? You ain't got a mama you can go stay with? And she does, that's why I say that. Because her mom is helping her fight for her husband's death.
Oh, it's this person who died in police custody, and the person had like domestic violence or something. Apparently it was just threatened his spouse. Ended up dead in jail.
But like, I don't know. And if he's the primary breadwinner of the family, why would you do that to him? Like, girl, just leave. If he's drunk, just leave. Go to a different part of the house and talk about it tomorrow. You can't damn negotiate shit with a drunk. It's like trying to negotiate with a fucking terrorist. It ain't gonna happen. They so drunk, they just caught up in their own shit and angry and crying. I mean, if they're at that point, if they get anywhere near that point, I've been gone for like an hour. Don't even get a crazy look at your eyes, because I will be gone, okay? I don't play them games with my life. I don't put myself in bad situations, and bad shit don't happen. You know what I mean?
You've been to jail how many times?
It's like the first rule of self-defense. Don't put yourself in a bad situation. If you see that he's getting intoxicated and it's going to be a problem, maybe get the hell out of Dodge. And if it's your house, I don't know, man. Maybe try to show them some grace and put them in a different room and tell you to leave them alone, or, you know, I separate. I don't know. But I don't think that she actually feared for her life, because now she's singing a whole different tune, which tells me that she's carrying around a lot of guilt. And she should.
Brooke, you don't know anything about these people.
You don't call the law on the child of your father unless...
Yeah, how is she gonna leave? And we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. You have a kid together, you idiot.
He done actually done something. Now, she claims that he threatened to shoot her. That's pretty fucking major. But do I think
Yeah, that is pretty major.
that he would have done that? I don't. I think
How you don't know him?
he was drunk.
Brooke's like, I don't know these people at all, but do I think he would have shot her? Nah. I don't think so. What are we basing this on?
That's what drunks do. They say shit they don't mean. That's why I don't like being around drunks.
There's also drunk people who have shot people over ham sandwich, remember? You told us about that.
And more often than not, when these situations happen, when it comes to DV, there are alcohol and drugs involved. So this is a very common thing.
She's such an abuser sympathizer, bro.
He's all
It's insane to me.
perfect, and she's
She wants everyone to feel sorry for her because apparently she was abused, but like every person who's been abused that she covers, she's like, yeah, they shouldn't have called the cops, or they deserved it, or it's all their fault. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, Brooke? Jesus Christ.
all nice. She's all nice and sweet until she starts drinking. And then it's like a
It just makes up these scenarios based off of nothing. I assume based off of her own life, because why would she just assume this shit's happening to other people unless she's experienced it?
360. You know how many people could say that about their spouse or their
It's not like Brooke knows a lot of people that she's can reference their lives or whatever.
ex-spouse? It's so common. I just don't think she should have been calling the law. But listen, this is coming from an ex-abuse survivor. Maybe that's why I wouldn't call the law, because I always stay with my abuser. I just think about things logically. You know, he owns a business. He's got to be at work tomorrow.
I think Brooke just wakes up and doesn't like where she is in life, and she feels like she's wasted things, so then she just like says people have abused her and kept her from doing the things she really wanted to do, like go join the military or fucking whatever else, and they forced them to do heroin, and they forced them to be a stripper, and yada 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 fucking yada. You know what I mean? I think she just has regrets, and she wants someone to blame for all of her fucking nonsense and poor decisions in life.
We've been up cooking. He got a little too drunk. Words got said. I'm pregnant with his child. I'm not calling the law.
Hey, Holly.
I'm gonna let him sober up. I'm gonna record half this shit. I'm gonna record half this shit, let him sober up. And when his hangover is gone, I'm gonna hit him with the
Y'all been trolled.
fucking facts of how he acted.
I'm not a hostage, honey.
And if he ever does it again, then yeah,
My job on the internet. Figure of speech.
I might be calling the law. But I don't know. Everybody's got to handle things differently, you know? They really do. Different strokes for different folks. I don't know, man. I got so much trash everywhere, y'all. I just don't think she should have called the law.
Well, maybe you shouldn't call the law over people driving down the street from you or going fishing beside you or some shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, if someone threatens to shoot you, don't call the law, bro.
What is going on, y'all? I don't know. I'm just gonna let it run and run my mouth, what I always do. I gotta
Holly, thank you for the sparkles.
wash these clothes. I ain't got nothing to wear to the gym or the beach today, because everything's dirty. And yes, they're
911, what's your emergency? I actually work out.
all in my front seat and the floor, because my floorboard is my laundry hamper. Well, at least today it was. Is that it? Where have all my clothes gone, y'all? Is this it? I reckon so. I'm gonna be mad when I get in there. And listen here, you can judge me if you want to, but we're using Dawn. Shut up.
I knew she did this. Sometimes I gaslight myself and I'm like, did she actually ever fucking wash her laundry with dish soap? Yeah, she did. Right here. She's gonna go put Dawn in the fucking laundries.
Shut up, I forgot laundry detergent. What's going on? I lost you. Sorry.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Where's the other towel? You know what? I think there's more dirty clothes in here. There has to be, y'all.
Wash her dishes with Fabulosa, wash her clothes with Dawn.
need a bag. I need a bag.
Nah, it's June 1st.
Anyone being vulgar, foul, disrespectful, one-track mind will be blocked. Anyone that...
What did she do? Here, I'll show you. That's what I thought someone was asking earlier, but... Oh, it's not in the list. Hold on.
is over-sexualizing someone who is talking about the news will be blocked.
That's what you do, bro. Only Brooke can do that.
Some of y'all have brain rot so bad.
Brain rot. This is what she did. She was bad. She was a bad, evil lady. Oh, there's the button.
Let me show you a picture. This is a picture of Heather Brooke Clark.
The sheriff says a woman with a long criminal history is back in jail.
Mrs. Clark has been previously charged with assault with a deadly weapon, simple assault, burglary, felony drug possession, DWI, child abuse, inflicting serious injury, and communicating threats.
A Rockingham County woman is facing serious charges tonight after deputies say she threatened to carry out violence against McMichael High School.
She is accused of threatening students at a high school.
She made violent threats towards students. 37-year-old Heather Brooke Clark posted a live video to social media about how she would kill students at McMichael High School.
The threats were made were so graphic that I can't say them on TV today.
This is your children in the street behaving this way. You better get them before they come back to you in a fucking box. I will gut your goddamn children like fucking fish in the street. Your children deserve to be fucking beheaded.
She's now in jail on a $500,000 secured bond. She could face up to 2 years in prison if convicted. Page says students at McMichael High School were on a brief lockdown while investigators were at the school.
Clark never entered the school building, but she's now barred from school property across the county.
What she did yesterday will not be tolerated. We will protect our schools. We will protect our students and our staff at our schools. This young lady right here, she committed a crime, a serious crime. I'm going to tell you about the response. And officers took this person into custody. They were in a parking lot, and the horn started beeping. The camera started going. And we felt like people appreciate what we do. We heard it. I listened to the video. You gotta watch this. You cannot believe this stuff.
Good old Sam Page. He listened to the video, you guys. I'm glad he listened to the video. I love when he says that. All right. So that's why she's in jail. And the court date's on June 1st. It's gonna get continued again, I bet. It always gets fucking continued.
You are in that 70% of idiots in society that I was talking about this morning. It's like, literally, you wouldn't know how to hold a conversation if it hit you in the face, would you? All you spew is just sex, and stupidity. Connie, I am so sorry that I'm just seeing that message. I'm so sorry. That is so sad. This phone is getting on my nerves this morning. She said that her son was R-worded in prison and then committed suicide, and I believe every word of that because that's what they wanted him to do. That's what I talk about when I say that they try to get you, they try to destroy you from the inside out. They start when you first come into the jail, they start psychologically torturing you, and then they hope that that's enough to drive you over the edge so you'll take your own life. This is a very common thing, and if that doesn't get to you, then they'll just pull you into a holding cell and beat the hell out of you and hope that they don't leave a mark.
That's what they do?
I'm so sorry about your son. Degenerates, yeah, I know.
Or is it like Brooke was used to a prissy, drugged out lifestyle, then she had to live in a cage and she didn't like it, so she defined it as psychological torture by the means of trying to get her to off herself.
It's like, god dang. People are literally out here dying. You know, here's the thing though. When their ass goes to jail for something they didn't do, when they're in a whole
Oh, her bail is $500,000. No one's touching that.
they'll get beat by the cops. Then they'll come out singing a different tune. But unless you go through something like that, you'll never hold the level of awareness that most of us do.
People that have actually been through shit like that, they know what I say is true. And until you go through something like that, you can't even comprehend how the world really operates.
The other inmates or like the COs?
There's a reason that God
Because I can see the other inmates doing that for sure. But the COs? I thought the COs were supposed to be good little angels.
let me live through that, getting beat by all them officers. They could have killed me that day. They were trying to. Took turns tasing me. Black eyes, bloody lips. That's what they do.
Sam Page is like Commissioner Gordon.
They try to break you. Because they're not happy with themselves. Imagine having a job where your job is to just watch over inmates and make sure they don't kill each other. But no, you got to go in there and start drama every day and act like a high schooler and stir the pot and then, you know, beat inmates and hurt them. That's what they do. These COs, they act like children in high school with power. It's pathetic. Oh, there's music. Usually they have a bathroom in here, but it's been closed for like a week. I hope the guy that owns this place is okay. I don't know what's been going on. Usually it's open for most of the day and then they'll come through at night and close it. But it's fine. I'll just have to wait. I'm used to it. I honestly don't know how I haven't had like kidney problems because there's never any bathrooms. There's none in.
I forgot that she was like going on about her kidneys when she was visiting Dave, the Dave saga. She couldn't pee, right? I think that was it. Either she couldn't pee or she was peeing too much.
In a strip mall either. There's nowhere to use the bathroom around here, even though I'm in the middle of a busy city. All the gas stations went out of business on this road during COVID and they never opened back up. There's like one or two down there, Circle K.
Nah, this isn't where she loses her clothes. Unless she loses them again this time, but I don't think so.
The marathon, I think it is. Or no, the racetrack. But damn, it's a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road. I'm not leaving my clothes. Yeah, they'll give me a copyright violation. I can't see. Oh, this is a nice laundromat. I always like coming here. Sometimes it kind of stinks in there, but it comes with the territory of communal laundromats. Apparently when I ran my card at Dunkin' Donuts, there was no money in my car, so I had to it like used my overdraft fee to cover my breakfast. Do y'all see this?
Why not take money out of your savings, Brooke?
I just want to be clear that when I talk about these stalkers, y'all are seeing it in real time. Those are people that I've already blocked, that I don't want on this channel because they're disrespectful and they lie. And what they do is they create a new account and they come back the next day with the same baloney.
Yeah, she got banned from the laundromat back in July or something.
Who has time for
Maybe August.
that? It's been going on for a year. A year. Who has time for that? Fun fact, when a girl says, I don't never want to see you again, and you keep popping up, that's stalking. That's the actual definition of stalking. When someone says, go away, we don't want you here, and you keep coming back.
Yeah, but sometimes people are just scrolling through their feed and you get auto-recommended to them. It's the vertical land, you know?
It's like they don't even know they're stalkers. You know what I mean? It's crazy. People are crazy, y'all. They're losing it. And apparently they're not working because...
No, it seems like she knows how overdraft works now. The, Planet Fitness overdraft thing was the crash out I think you're talking about.
If you got time to sit around and talk about me all day, then you ain't got no job. You know what I mean? I don't even have enough time in the day to do everything that I have to do. But yet people have time to sit around and make fake accounts and come back and stuff, and it's crazy to me. It's just, I didn't expect this when I started. I didn't know. I jumped in without
we're living in the ass backwards here.
knowing the consequences of my actions.
Okay? I didn't know that people were this unhinged. Like, I kind of knew, you know.
It's actually pretty quiet today. Fucking stupid. Whatchamacallit. Brooke messed stuff up. But it'll be fine in a couple days. It'll be back to normal. But horizontal's always chill. Like, there's nothing evil ever happening in horizontal.
Because I went to jail for crimes that I didn't do. But, like, I don't know, man. The World Wide Web is all bullshit. It's all fake baloney. I need a toothbrush.
No, we're not gonna know anything till June. No court news till June.
Toothbrush. You make me feel so fine. Where's all my toothbrushes?
No problem, Sean.
There's one. That's good.
Yeah. I should put that on the list, actually. That's one of my favorite moments. Is a good one. It's up there. Probably top 20 moments.
Oh shoot, where's toothpaste? Why can't I find nothing today? Usually I got everything where I need it. And today it's like God has jokes. They don't even make hard toothbrushes anymore. People have gotten so sensitive. I get the kid ones so that I can get in there better. This kid has gotten like $300 and something thousand donated. The Carmelo Anthony case.
Oh,
crazy. God. Carmelo Anthony, do you remember that? The kid that stabbed Austin Metcalf in the heart because he just wanted to kill somebody, in my opinion. I'll just block them all. Block them all! I block you! So sad. Where is my mascara? I really don't feel like putting this on. My eyebrow went kind of crazy today, if I'm being honest. I don't know what happened, but we're just gonna roll with it. It's like doing... I don't know what happened with this George Washington hair that I got going on, but I guess I slept funny in my bonnet, y'all. I feel like a founding father. I need clothes to wear to the gym. I can't. I don't got nothing not to wear. How are you, Lisa? Raining here. Damn. Never mind. Well, I guess if you like the rain, then it works out for you, but I'm not much of a rain fan. Unless I'm like sore and I want to relax and watch a movie. Sometimes I like a rainy day, you know, soup and some bread and a movie and curl up on the couch and chill. I do love those days, but I don't get them often, you know. Living out of a car, you got to deal with the rain. You still got to get up and go find a bathroom, go find something to eat, go find a shower. I mean, it's a process. You're out here 24/7. You are dealing with your communities 24/7. It's exhausting. It is. I had to deal with 3 different perverts yesterday.
3 different perverts?
Just yesterday. Just 3 of them. It's exhausting. Because you're out here in these streets, literally. Something that Kamala's never. Wasn't she the one that said that? I'm out here in these streets. I think it was on the news, but like they don't tell the significance of what happened. We called
the Key Largo Welcome Center. Do y'all remember that? And the lady, I asked her, I said, what does US 1 look like? She says, ma'am, it's an absolute madhouse. She said, all the parking lots are full of cars, the highway's shut down. This was the lady at the visitor center in Key Largo telling me that it was a mass panic. Exactly like I predicted. And everybody called me crazy when I went running like a wild banshee to collect supplies. And
Yeah, we did all call you crazy. And people even who live there thought you were crazy. The old man, you were like, the island is on fire. You get home to your family.
Immediately tried to evacuate that island. Remember people telling me to calm down, stay there, chill, I'll be able to get out tomorrow? Funny thing is tomorrow they shut the bridge down. So I wouldn't have been able to leave if I didn't leave when I left. Stop listening to people that are trying to get you killed. Find your run mechanism, your fight or flight, and use it. Stop listening to the government. They ain't gonna tell you.
Just be in a constant state of fight or flight.
When the world's on fire, and they ain't coming for you either because there's no money for FEMA. We gave it all to illegal immigrants. So, you know, Key Largo is very dangerous. I highly doubt that I will ever visit Key Largo, Key West, Esmeralda. Like, I learned so much from that. So much. There's no way to get off the island. I mean, yeah, you can buy a plane ticket, but do you think that there was a plane ticket available the next day? Honey, you're going to be
It's like a South Park character.
paying $2,000 for a one-way ticket out of there. It was horrific. No boats. They don't even have fire rescue boats. This is an island with thousands of people that live there. 12,000, and listen, these numbers are going to be low, but I need you to realize that they make all of their money from tourism. They make billions. I think it was like
Tourism? Hello, Chrissy, how's it going? Thank you for the sparkles.
like 1.78 billion every year in Key Largo. 12,000 residents of Key Largo, around
Wisdom teeth suck.
25,000 for Key West, which is not much, but you also have all of these other islands. So approximately 100,000 people live on those islands, but at any given time, they can get hundreds of thousands more that are there to vacation, because that is one of the biggest tourist destinations on the East Coast in the United States, really. So
It's in that song.
you're talking hundreds of thousands of people, not to mention an additional 60,000 that commute for work from Homestead or lower Florida into Key Largo, Key West, Esmeralda. That's another 66,000 people that commute for work. So you have 100,000 people plus 66,000 people plus maybe 200 other thousand people. We're talking over 250,000 people that are trapped on 4 islands, 3-4 islands, you know, and it's on fire. And the biggest kicker is there's no fire or rescue boats. They don't have one.
They didn't need them? You didn't even see a fire, right, Brooke? You just heard about it, and traffic was really bad. Look at that face.
You know, we looked into this. Even though they received almost $2 billion after their last hurricane, they still don't have any fire rescue boats to put out these fires.
Was it not Esmeralda? I have no idea what the fucking hurricane was called.
Crazy. So I don't know what's going to happen in 20 years, but when it blows up and we find out that the sheriff or the mayor or the city council was funneling money into something else, I just want y'all to know that their budget doesn't make sense. They have a budget for a city of 250,000 people when they have less than 100,000 people. And actually, Key Largo has 12,000 people in a budget of
Your eyebrows look really bad today.
a city of 250,000 people. And their infrastructure is trash. They don't even have first responders. The only thing they spend money on is the cops so that they can bring more revenue in through tickets and charges.
Well, Brooke's got it all figured out, you guys. She's obviously thought a lot about this.
It's one of the unsafest cities that I've ever been to. It's the unsafest city that I've
It's the most unsafe city with the most amount of cops. That's all they spend their budget on.
ever been to. And it's a matter of time. It's a ticking time bomb before it looks like Hialeah. And I thought that I was in the middle of Hialeah when that island caught on fire and they shut that road down. I was willing to sell my soul to get on a boat just to get the fuck off that island. I learned a lot from all of these natural disasters, specifically places like Western North Carolina, the lack of resources, the lack of help when these things go south. Even the cops and the first responders are standing there looking at each other like, what's going on? Which is very scary when you have first responders that are supposed to be there to help you, but they get there and they're more confused than you are. It's like, wait a minute, isn't this your job? It's crazy. Let's go switch these clothes over. Oh no, I gotta fold them. Hello, we don't do retracted messages on this channel. We're all adults here and I expect people.
I'm dear, thank you for the sparkles. Sid has been brooking out lately. Really?
To act like it, so if you got something to say, please say it to my face.
She's still in that crazy hotel. Our mods are muting everyone.
I got that nicotine patch on, but I need to change it. Damn, that's a nice Sprinter.
Every time I look at Sid, like whenever she's live and she pops up in my feed, she's just like staring into the camera doing nothing. I'm just like, you know?
Georgia, come on. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm not paying attention. It's me. I'm the problem. Hi. Yeah, it's a badass Sprinter. He's got it all souped up with the mud tires and everything.
Zero, thank you for the chili.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sore from yesterday. They got Luke Combs on. Anybody else do that? Pack everything up. You're like, yeah, I'm going to the beach. And then you get out there for an hour and you're like, all right, I'm over this. It's too hot. I'm burning. I don't know. We might go out there for a little while and then I'll probably go to the gym and clean up there. Take a shower. And maybe cook tonight. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Colorado, LA, all up and down the East Coast, Mexico. I ain't never seen no crappy infrastructure like the Keys. It's scary. It's scary.
The fucking infant structure.
There's a reason that I was there when that shit went down. I wholeheartedly believe that. There's a reason that I was talking about their shitty infrastructure 2 hours before that fire started. There's a reason that I said, Lord forbid, we all have to evacuate. We'll be fucked. And 2 hours later, we were trying to evacuate. There's a reason that God put me through that.
You're just an idiot. Like...
Listen. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. I'm listening to God, honey. He's pointing me in a different direction. That was crazy. I'll never go back there. I think that it would be nice to visit, but like...
I'll never go back there. It'd be nice to visit.
I don't think that I could. I think that it would upset me so bad remembering the mass panic, and like I can't even put into words how terrified people were.
Everyone was really bored in traffic, bro.
You could tell.
You were the only one terrified. Everyone else thought you were a lunatic.
Hell, they were stressed. They were worried that the
People were just walking around. It was fine.
fire was going to spread into Key Largo and kill us all.
I specifically remember Brooke freaking out about that too. She's like, look at everyone walking around like the fucking island's not on fire. Why aren't they freaking out?
And there's no
Remember?
fire. I mean, there's no firemen. Their infrastructure is shit. They have just a few volunteers for 12,000 people, but yet their budget is that of a budget from a city of 300,000. It does not make sense. They received billions of dollars when they got hit by the last hurricane. It did not go back into the infrastructure because every building in Key Largo looks like it is corroding off into the ocean. I showed y'all some of the architecture while we were there. We even looked up buildings together. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know where the money in their budget is going to, but it is not going back into the infrastructure or the citizens of Key Largo. I know that for a fact.
All right, Aaron Brockovich, get to the bottom of this. Will YouTube let you do this case? You think they'll let you investigate?
I know it for a fact. I don't have to allege it.
Are you gonna take your badge away, your press pass?
Went over the numbers. I saw. And then 2 hours later, the island's on fire. What are the fucking chances? That's God. I got chill bumps. That's God. That's God. And I was panicking. I was like, I gotta go.
Should do a Nick Shirley, just walk into random buildings. Where's the money going for the infrastructure? Where's the money going? Ma'am, you're gonna have to leave. Why you want me to leave? Y'all are obviously hiding something. Where are the footprints in the snow? Where are they? What's going on here? Y'all, it's a cover-up.
Y'all are crazy. I remember running into the grocery store doing my version of supermarket sweep. And I'm just like, I'm just putting everything in the buggy because first of all, let's think about this rationally. They blocked the only road in and off the island down. So we are all now trapped on an island. Whatever is in the grocery stores, there's no Walmart there, honey. There's no Walmarts in Key Largo. Just a Winn-Dixie. One Winn-Dixie. So whoever gets to those resources first is going to have food and water to survive. The other people, they might have to resort to criminal activity to survive. So the first thing I did was went running through the Winn-Dixie like a mad woman, picking up cases of water. I mean, I bought like 8 cases of water. The buggy was
Yeah, it was insane.
full.
Like 100 waters.
I am running through the grocery store, putting tuna, canned chicken, like I'm getting rice, beans, like, and I'm literally running through the grocery store. Some old
For no reason. She did all that for no reason. She was off the island that night. She's just a mad woman. Everyone thought she was crazy.
man, as I'm looking for tuna, or no, I was stacking the water up. Some old man says, you got enough water? You got enough water? And I turned around and I said, sir, the island is on fire. You need to get home to your family safe. He looked at me like I was crazy. I bet he thought about me I bet he's still thinking about me after the news broke that the island was on fire and people need to evacuate.
I bet you he still thinks about you, but not for that reason. Not like, oh my god, she was right, but just like, oh my god, remember that crazy lady who bought all the water in the store and she thought she was gonna die?
I bet he still thinks about me. Love you, sir. Hope you made it home to your family safe. Next time when you see me, take my fucking advice. I'm not panicking for any reason. I'm not.
Take my advice next time. Medusa, thank you for being a good little angel for 5 months.
Panicking at all. I was cool as a cucumber doing all of that. Purpose. I was ready.
You were not cool as a cucumber.
I work so well under stress like that. I missed my calling. I should have been down, I don't know, pulling down soldiers off a battlefield, because that's where I work best, is under extreme life or death situation pressure.
I was an extreme life or death situation at all.
So he looks at me like a deer in headlights, and I remember cashing out. I was like, y'all know I do shit quick. I was ringing this stuff up so fast. There was a woman and her teenage daughter standing there looking at me from the opposite end of another self-checkout. And the girl was just kind of smiling. And I'm like, these people do not know that this island is on fire right now. And that.
Yeah, I know. Remember, you were just saying earlier that everyone was running around being all in the panic and all that shit. And I was like, no, they weren't. They were looking at you like you were crazy. Now she remembers, apparently.
The highway is blocked and we can't even make it off. I mean, they're just like, la-da-da-da-da-da-da. No fucking survival instincts whatsoever. We'll just listen to the government. We'll wait for the media to put out a post telling us that everything's fine. Did we learn nothing from Lahaina? Western North Carolina? We learned nothing. The government is not here for us. FEMA is not going to be here for us. That's tried and true. They've had
What about Asheville?
12 dozen natural disasters from the Palisades to the Key Largo fire. We're on our own. And if you don't have fire departments and first responders to go to those calls, then what does that mean? That means we all die. We all gonna die. Because resources are down, departments have been defunded, and the weather is just... This heifer is insane. Mother Nature is insane. She's a psycho. She's a complete psycho. Yeah, shit was wild. I'll never forget it. It kind of just solidifies in my mind the dangers. Like, I was already kind of...
Dude, if she wasn't freaking out so much, it would have been so boring. She just sat in traffic for like 4 hours. That was the danger. Getting bored to death.
Doomsday prep.
Peeing on the side of the road.
But now this is on a whole nother level, recognizing that if something happens, no one's coming for us. And matter of fact, For some reason, time and time again, the past few years, it seems like first responders, cops, EMS workers, it's like they work against us in these natural disaster times. They blocked off the highway. People couldn't even leave Lahaina because of the cops.
Lahaina.
So imagine the government coming to help you and then killing you in the process because they're incompetent and they don't even know what they're supposed to be doing, which is more often than not what has been happening. There has been loss of life from police incompetence, from first responder incompetence. And I'm not trying to knock these people. Y'all know I support first responders. I'm always talking about, even though I hate the cops, I support them. If they're doing their job adequately and they're not wrongfully incarcerating people and they're not corrupt.
Hand on her hip.
I see the importance of law and order because without it, the world would fall into complete mayhem. But that doesn't negate the fact that the government is not your friend, and they are not here to. I think that we've seen that time and time again with these natural disasters, and I would advise people to always have a plan. You never know what is going to happen. Have a plan for a flood, have a plan for a fire, have a plan for a damn hostage situation in your own home, honey. You got to.
It's the things Brooke thinks about.
Because God, if you call the cops, they're going to get there and shoot you. They're going to think you're the intruder. It's happened.
What?
That's why I say this. It's happened several
It's happened to you?
times. We've read articles about it this year. Last year.
It's a common occurrence that the cops shoot the person that called them to protect them from a hostage situation, a kidnapper.
Imagine getting robbed and you call the cops, hey, this guy's here, he's pistol whipping me. Please help me. And the cops get there and they shoot you. It happens every day. It's sad. I'm laughing because that's some shit that would happen to me. I got bad luck like that. I'd be like, hey, this guy's over here trying to R-word me and trying to strangle me to death, and they show up and arrest me saying that I tried to strangle him to death. That's exactly what would happen to me. That's what happened to me at Planet Fitness. So,
That's not what happened at Planet Fitness.
you know, you live and you learn. Yeah, people should plan. Because the government don't know what they're doing. And we ain't got no money, honey.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't drive into fires. You know, maybe before we go to a place, we should maybe see what's happening there. Same with Asheville, you know? So maybe stop driving into natural disasters.
Key Largo was crazy. I bet there wasn't no food or water by day 2 because everybody was panicking trying to buy supplies.
Well, if that's true, it's because you bought all the fucking water there.
Because you got to remember, people live there. So, you know.
Took all the water off the island.
The citizens that are living there and not vacationing there, that one little grocery store, and I think there's 2 grocery stores on the island. There's a Winn-Dixie and I think a Publix. Those two grocery stores are going to be empty when the news breaks that highway is shut down. There's going to be no food on the island. And if the highway's shut down, then how are we getting food here? I mean, it's a worst case scenario. And then think about it being on fire and people trying to run from Key West back into southern Florida. Like, it's crazy. I mean, it was literally so much worse than what the media portrayed it, and the potential for death and human life is astronomical down there in those islands because of the lack of infrastructure, because of the first responder response and the lack thereof. They don't even have fire rescue boats.
Brooke is like, the infrastructure Brooke is talking about is, oh, this building looks old. The infrastructure.
For an island of 12,000 residents with an employee base of like 30,000. Not to mention the tourists. Those condominiums and hotels and resorts can hold hundreds of thousands of people. And y'all don't even have a fire rescue boat. But y'all received billions of dollars in funding from the federal government. Where did the money go? I swear, listen, I ain't
Investigate, Brooke.
a very smart woman. But if somebody could help me figure out their budget, we could come up with a number of how much money has been laundered through their budget. Because I know that there's money missing. I know for a fact I would be willing
Put me in, coach.
to put Betty on it.
The truck.
I'd be willing to bet my truck on it. That there has been money stolen and laundered in Key Largo. I know it for a fact.
What a crazy conclusion to come to just because she was in a fire or something. Or near a fire. She didn't even see a fire.
It's crazy. So someone with a mathematics degree or a degree in mathematical engineering, please look into Key Largo's budget. Go
Mathematical engineering.
back 5 years. Start in 2018. Well, that would be 7. Start in 2018 to 2025. The inconsistencies, me as someone who did not go to school for math, if I can pick up on the inconsistencies and see that money is missing, how can't everybody else? Specifically people who are like, mathematical geniuses. I don't understand. But one of these days when the lid blows off the pot.
One day when a mathematical genius comes down to Key Largo and looks around, I'd be like, you know what? Something's not adding up here.
Just remember, I said it here first. I said I didn't know how I knew, I just knew.
And then Russell Brand and this mathematical genius will give Brooke props and she'll be famous.
There's a lot of corruption down there too. We were looking at their sheriff's department, their mayor. Not good people. Not good people, but whatever.
What do you mean? Like you just drove there and looked at them through the window? What are you talking about?
Be careful vacationing in Key Largo. I would advise against it, honestly. You're better off going to damn Mexico. It's safer. Ain't that sad? The infrastructure for safety is better in Mexico, Cancun, than Key West, Florida. I've been to both. I would go visit Mexico before I would go to the Keys again because of how unsafe it is. The infrastructure, the lack thereof. It was crazy. It was crazy. I'm glad that I panic like I do when I run. I'm glad that I've got that fight or flight in me. I got both. I flight and fight. You know what I mean? I got both. And I'm glad of that because I would have been stuck there for another 2 days if I would have listened to the internet. Love you, Shelby. I'm working on it. Hopefully with school it'll help, but I'm not taking any math classes, so I'm not taking any math classes. Apparently they said I passed my math. I'm like, are you sure about that?
That face. I looked up at a good time.
Math classes. Apparently they said I passed my math. I'm like, are you sure about that? You sure about that? That's what they said. I said a 72, that's failing.
That's not failing. Can we... Sorry, I'm trying to get a good frame. That's probably good. Alright.
You sure about that? That's what they said. I said a 72, that's failing. They pushed me through though. But listen, they're doing that to everybody. Here in Florida, you don't even have to pass your math or English anymore to get your diploma from high school. Hey! New Senate bill. I don't even think I bought gas like when I was damn in drug addiction. Like it was always, just there. That was 2019 for you. You didn't have to worry about how you were going to get gas.
At Tatty Cat Bebop super chatted $2.16. Stop saying infrastructure. Please.
Shouldn't even say it right. It says infant structure, which is not... It's not a word, but thank you, Patty. Thank you for the 3. You guys remember 2019 when gas was free? I don't remember gas being free, but apparently it was for Brooke.
It was passed on Monday for that. So if you think that it's bad that I'm going to school for agricultural business and I won't be taking any math classes, just remember that half of the country doesn't have to take math classes or pass English to graduate. We are literally getting dumber by lowering our standards. And it's all...
So Brooke is mad that they're not making her take math or something?
Because they don't want to leave 1 or 2 children left behind. Because one out of 3 students don't know how to read. In the West, 1 out of 3. So we have huge problems on our hands. And I don't think that lowering the standards for education, school, jobs, I don't think that that's the answer. I think that aids in society getting dumber, It assists society in getting dumber. It lowers the expectations that they have in themselves and in each other. It's
her eyebrows are driving me nuts today.
Unacceptable. But that's what Florida just did. So
fucking caterpillars.
Expect things to get worse. They can't read. Now they won't be able to do math or English. They won't be able to do nothing now. God.
And you know, some colleges, they don't even give testing. I got testing when I joined school. And like I said, I think I failed my math, but they pushed me through. I don't agree with that.
Brooke, I think she just wants to dilly-dally every little thing. If you passed, you passed. Why are you arguing about it? Are you sure? I didn't know math. I just guessed all the answers. You passed me? You're gonna have to teach. Maybe you should take a fucking math course then instead of agricultural business.
Should make me start from scratch.
Maybe you should go do that, Brooke.
Need to do math. Hello? Oh, police report. Deborah, thank you so much. I'm biting my lip. They're trapped. It's a nervous tick. Let's see if I can find it. So it was Carmelo Anthony's police report.
Oh, God. That's what we're going into? Why?
The kid that stabbed the football player in the heart at the track meet this week. Sorry, I'm looking at one of my old pictures. Okay. So that's why I don't do retracted messages. I feel like YouTube needs to damn renovate, reform this damn app. It's like, can we have a YouTube for adults and then a YouTube for degenerates and then a YouTube for children?
Hold on. This starts here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Hello, Jimmy. Thank you. We don't do retracted messages on this channel. I know that YouTube allows it, but you're an adult and there's a 18-year-old setting on here, and so I expect y'all to act like you're adults.
I don't know why she says that. There's a lot of people that say that, but it's not on. I think they know it's not on because if it were, they wouldn't make any money. And there wouldn't be a point of live streaming all this crap every day.
Sorry. Is my expectation too much? Because I don't think it is. I don't think my expectation's too much for adults to act like adults. We don't whisper like children and say something and then take it back to say, oh, I can't say it to her face. I'm going to go tell my friend, though. That's so childish to me.
It's mostly just spelling mistakes. Or maybe they misunderstood like what was said, so they have an opinion that doesn't make any sense, and maybe they might retract the message. I've seen that happen before. Like, it's not as conspiratorial as you think. I've seen some people retract every single message that they put in chat, and that's annoying, and I will block those people, because then I just like, what's the point of doing that? Are you trying to get me to like pay attention to you in real time, so I'm always looking at chat to see what fucking some person I've never known before is gonna say? Because I'm not doing that, so I'll just ban you. But Brooke, it's just like spelling mistakes, she'll ban you.
You know, and this is part of the reason that I've had problems in society. Because if I catch you whispering about me and I hear it, I'm going to come confront you. What you got to say, girl? I heard you whispering to these two bitches. Say it to me. I'm right here. What is that? Is it that I'm too real?
Yeah, that must be it.
I feel like something's going on in society where people are being taught to behave immaturely. We don't talk about people, and if we got something to say to somebody, we say it to their face, okay? So that's why I don't do retracted messages. I feel like YouTube needs to damn renovate, reform this damn app. It's like,
get the Property Brothers in here.
Like, can we have a YouTube for adults and then a YouTube for degenerates and then a YouTube for children? Can we have 3 separate branches, please? Because I feel like sometimes I'm dealing with children out here, and it's like people get offended, and it's like people that'll come and they'll be like, can I get a shout out? Can I get a shout out?
Do people do that to Brooke?
Go get a shout out from Barney. I'm sure that Barney and Bob the Builder will have no problem giving you a shout out, honey.
What?
But I'm a grown ass woman. I ain't got time to give you no shout out. I got stuff to talk about. We got stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Like a shout out. I saw some other creator that's a bodybuilder. She's beautiful, by the way. She goes live and she does workout routines, and she's my spirit animal. She started her video with, hey, don't come here with your shit. She said, I don't give shout outs. Don't be retracting messages. Blah, 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 blah. She listed like 10 ground rules before she even started her live feed. I said,
What, so that's like a bitchier Brooke?
need to do that. I need to do that.
Smart woman. Thank you to the women.
Are the Property Brothers Canadian? I have no idea. I've never watched the Property Brothers. I just know that they renovate homes, and I don't know if renovate is the right word. She's thinking of.
And the men out here
I think she's been update, but yeah.
that are running your channels and telling people to go fuck
I was being silly.
themselves, because see, that's the problem in society. Not enough people have been punched in the throat, and that's why they act the way that they do. Maybe if you set some ground rules on your channel, it won't be a free-for-all on your channel.
I think the one rule is be good little angel. That's what the rule is in this chat. You have to say okay before you can chat.
Literally have to treat some of these people like toddlers. It's sad. You would think that YouTube would get this under control, but they love the drama, so they want to stir the pot and allow people to just do whatever they want. But anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to go work out. We're going to have a great day. It's beautiful. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. And I'm praying for you guys. And please pray for me, because God knows I need it.
It's Thursday. I guess it's Friday if you live in Australia.
And please pray for Austin Metcalf and his family. It's so sad. And Carmelo Anthony's parents, if you ever want to come forward and talk, we'll be here. We're still looking for you. Your son's in jail for murder. He kind of needs a parent right now, like he did for the last 17 years of his life. Love you guys. Bye, y'all.
The fuck was that send off?
Look at this. Welcome to the jungle. We got lots of games. It's literally the wilderness. Look at this.
I feel like we've seen this one, huh?
Sand and trees. Look how pretty. Gosh, it looks like something off of a postcard. Oh snap, oh snap. I want to go on a walk. I want to go on a jungle nature walk. Welcome to the jungle. What is that noise?
How many times has she said welcome to the jungle? I swear, did she just open another stream like that?
I think my tailgate's loose or something. Oh.
There's one, she was in a jungle like this. We want to call this a jungle. And she saw alligators and there was bullfrogs and a bunch of chicken feathers on the ground.
God. Is that just not the... Oh.
So if we see all of that, and yeah, there's like a little thing there.
Oh, it's high tide.
I swear that was before.
Stop. Oh God, hold on, I'm trying. This road is raggedy. Hello, critter. Island life. Hello, hello. We are riding through the jungle. Oh God. We're in the wild. We're looking for a crocodile.
Crikey.
God, it's pretty as heck. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym. My ass hurts, if I'm being honest. My arse hurts. I'm gonna park right up under here, you see? Y'all think I need to put my Crocs in sport mode to be out here in this jungle? What you think? What you think? Oh, baseball practice. Why is that blocking that? You're allowed to say that something is a pain in the ass. Why won't it let me let you say it? Oh, I'm in a jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Don't y'all love being outside? That's my favorite place to be. It's the only place I want to be. It's my favorite place to be. Anywhere in the jungle. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, it's pretty. How pretty. Oh, is there trails going back there? There is. I ain't going back there. Oh, there's kayakers. Oh, I wonder if we can go kayaking. Is it open? Hell, if it's open, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, God. I don't know why it held that. It's so stupid. There ain't no coconuts on these trees. These aren't coconut palms, unfortunately. You see a lot of those down south in
Key Largo, Key West, Homestead, Miami. But you don't really see a lot of coconut palms around here. It's kind of cold, y'all. Why is it cold? Maybe it won't be in the sun. Let's go. We're going out for a walk. I don't know where. I don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I don't think this is the same one. The one that I'm remembering, she was working out there. She was doing like her squats and doing whatever, telling us how she was gonna be a bodybuilder, yada yada.
Let me drink the rest of my coffee. I still ain't drank my coffee. I didn't go work out. I didn't even go to the gym. I stayed at the beach. I did a half a mile. I walked around and then I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. I'll go over the weekend because I need to do upper. I really just need to get push-ups down. If you can learn push-ups and pull-ups, you don't need nothing else. You can literally hit all of your delts, your chest, and your back if you can just learn push-ups and pull-ups. It's literally the only two moves that you need to have a bigger upper body or a toned upper body. But some bodybuilders can't even do 12 pull-ups.
No? Why is my thing loading? What the fuck? No?
Hey, listen!
Well, so exciting. Oopsie, so exciting. So exciting. Welcome to high school. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Did they make them or didn't they? So exciting. So exciting. You're shitting your brains out. So exciting. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Oh, so exciting. So exciting. Is this spider gonna lead to my death right now? So exciting. Am I gonna go blind or get COVID? So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. Welcome to Walmart. So exciting. Are you gonna get genital warts or is your hair gonna fall out? So exciting. So exciting. Is he gonna bite me? So exciting. Yay. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. You never know.
At Jared_based super chatted $2 for the soundbite sign of the horns. Oh me, oh my heart hands, ha ha ha.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you for the two. You did it at the perfect time. My thing was glitching for some reason.
Crazy. Filet mignon for breakfast.
It's a long soundbite. I made it shorter than what it was. I sent Tink the full one. It was like a whole minute.
You're gonna make what happen? I am so confused. I don't really know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Let's go see if we can find the crocodile. Stay strapped. Don't be out here in these wilderness as a female without a weapon. You need to...
So exciting.
I don't care if you're just out here to jog. You're stupid if you're not strapped. Tell me that nothing bad has ever happened to you without telling me. Tell me you don't live in the real world without telling me. You know what I mean? It's like, what are you doing? Just running around with crazy people out here and nothing on you to protect yourself. Two of them. I can't do that. I'm a control freak. I want to row my own boat. I don't need you to help me row. That's probably why we lopsided and I'm about to fall off the front, because you over rowing and you don't know how to row, ho. Let me row. Please stop. I ain't getting on no kayak with nobody. I'll get on my own kayak. But you ain't drowning me because you don't know how to row, ho.
I love how Brooke is just a professional at everything.
Oh, look at the minnows.
When has she ever kayaked?
Alright. Right here. Oh, baby Mentos. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Y'all see the water moving? Can you even see them? No. There's thousands of minnows. Oh, look right there. You see them? You see them organisms? What is that? The last time, oh, there's turtles over there. And birds. See the turtles? Bird. And something just dived in the water over there. There's crocodiles and alligators. Crocodiles and alligators. You see the bird? And the turtles. Let's go see what wild animals we can see today. What if I would have turned around and there would have been a gator there? I would have died. No casting a net. Please keep a safe distance. Be alert and aware of your surroundings. Alright, let's go see what's in the wild.
The wild. Mentos. I didn't even catch that. What's she looking for?
I probably should have something more on than Crocs, but here we go.
It's fine, it's a trail. I was gonna buy Crocs, but I couldn't see any fancy ones. There was like camo Crocs, gross. And then there was white ones, and then salmon ones, like salmon colored ones. I wanted like groovy fucking neon Crocs or something. But there's nothing there, so I'll never buy Crocs, I guess.
What the hell is that? The last time I come through here, there was baby crocodiles. They were so cute. I really love animals. I was bird watching
$120 for Crocs?
yesterday on my run. Ooh, my glutes hurt. God, look how pretty. You gotta be careful. There's wild stuff all through here. Snakes. I saw this girl get bit by an iguana on the beach. I didn't even know they bite. She was doing it. Oh, look at that.
What about one with sharks with laser beams attached to their heads? I will not settle for mutant sea bass.
Sorry, I'm trying to look out for alligators too, y'all, because they're out here. Oh, what the fuck was that? Okay, I'm fine. We're fine. What's in my hair? It was probably a lizard. Sorry. Did y'all hear it?
I was just in Walmart. Just the Crocs at Walmart.
Hey, Amy, how's the move going? Y'all, I ain't lying. You gotta look for alligators because they out here. And they will kill you. Do you hear me? They will drag your ass to the water and drown you. You won't be able to get out. How much them sons of bitches weigh? How's the move going, Amy?
How's the moon going, Amy? What? Amy on the moon?
Those baby ones that was just born. They're probably on that island over there, but they were here last time. They're in the water. How much does an alligator weigh? 600
Different sizes.
100 pounds. Jesus fucking Christ. You ain't got no chance. You ain't got no chance. Susan, if you don't weigh like, 300, well, shit, if you weigh 300 pounds, you're gonna drown anyway. I'm just saying, oh, look at the lizards. They jump. I'm just saying that, like, oh, something just jumped up right there. Almost got everything out of the other place just down the road. Oh, that's good. So it says 500 to 600 pounds. So that's strong enough to pull you in that water and not let you up. How much does a crocodile weigh? Oh, wow. 440 to 2,430 pounds. So a crocodile can weigh 2,500 pounds. You ain't getting out of that water if he gets your leg and pulls you in there. You don't have a fighting chance in hell. Yeah.
What about Komodo dragons?
440 to 2,400 pounds. You don't have a chance in hell if he gets you that water. You ain't coming up. He'll drown you and you'll die. And he'll eat your body. It's done. It was nice to know ya. You should have called Steve.
Oh, Steve Irwin.
So pretty. And this is exactly where they be too, because I came around this
It's like, fuck, Steve.
corner last time and there was one standing in the path. I keep hearing crap move in the water. Look how gorgeous. I want to go see about kayaking. Remember last time we came through here and there was a crocodile right there? Oh shit. Lizards. Maybe I need to make noise before I come through. There's the kayak boat rental. Hey, hey, hey. We're trying not to get ate by a crocodile today. Them things move fast too. She was sitting right there last time, remember?
I can't get rid of crocodiles.
She came up right through here. I turned around and ran back the opposite way. Keep hearing shit.
She always just calls people by their first name. Just confusing. Fuck, or did her last name, Jordan. Fucking Jordan. Russell.
Alright. I wonder if anybody's ever been bitten by a gator in here. Let's go ask about the kayak. Look at them beautiful trees, y'all. You can't even see the beautiful things. This camera ain't worth a darn. First of all, those are some of the most beautiful trees and you can't even see it. What in the phone quality is going on? That's crazy. How does stuff just disappear? First of all, these trees have stuff hanging out of it that is so whimsical. There it is. Now you can see. You see that stuff hanging out the trees?
It's whimsical, you guys.
These trees are so pretty in real life, but it does not show up the same on this camera phone, let me tell you.
No, 10 days.
My butt hurts, y'all. I guess that glue workout worked. So we're gonna go up to this kayak rental place and see what they got and see how much it is per hour. Hold on 1 second. Let's go ask. Yeah, I see kayaks. Lots of them.
Why do they keep doing that? That's like, that's my shit being weird.
So they have a little building where you can come up. Kayak, single cent, half hour. It's $10. Kayaks rental. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they have tons of them back there. $10 for a half hour. That ain't bad. I could definitely swing that. I think they only take cash though. If I recall, he doesn't have a credit card machine. I can't remember. It might be. It's the other way maybe. I don't remember. I mean, it is pretty. I don't feel like working out today, y'all. What is wrong with me? Oh, I'm ovulating. That's why. I started ovulating yesterday.
Yeah, that must be it. Fucking Brooke.
So it's all downhill from here for the next like week and a half. I'm gonna be like lethargic, can't move, lazy, and then the cycle will start all over. Full of energy, don't need to eat, barely need sleep. That'll last for a week. Then I'll start on a whole new process of the cycle. Second week, just lower energy. Might have some mood and dietary changes, but when I start ovulating again, then I feel like ass again. So it's like every week you're in a new mood. It's like 4 people in one body. Just walk up and be like, what week of your cycle are you on? Week 1, 2, 3, or 4? Sucks.
She's such a whiner, bro. Every other woman has to go through the same shit. You're not unique. It's especially the male audience, you know. You don't understand. Give me money.
Oh, it's a red bird. It's a cardinal. Sure is. Oh, he's pretty too. Big old red mohawk. That's the North Carolina state bird. That's the only reason I know. I mean, I know lots of birds. I know more birds than I do people, but...
What? Name 3 birds that you know, Brooke.
I ain't saying I'm slow or nothing. I just like animals. I feel like that dude with the rocks in his pockets. I like rocks. I like birds. What is in my shoe? Damn rocks. I like rocks. Y'all ever seen that stand-up comedian that Joe Rogan? What is that they do? What is Joe Rogan's stand-up comedian? Is that him that owns that, or is it? Sorry, I'm still looking for crocodiles. Joe Rogan stand-up comedy special. No, not when he did stand-up. There's a show with a bunch of people.
Killed Tony. I don't even know why I know this.
Who be writing these reviews? Anyways, I don't know. There was a show with Rogan, and like it's like 4 other failed comedians that now have a show on
You're failed comedians.
TV, and they have all these other people come on their show and tell jokes. And I don't know what that's called, but that's where it was, and it was hilarious.
Let's call her Kill Tony.
Was not expecting that. Sometimes water helps. He was funny. Oh, sorry. Are you coming in here? Okay. Well, you see...
What is this? Never judge a book by its cover. She said to always judge books by their cover.
So funny. Was not expecting that. Listen, you can never judge a book by its cover, you know what I mean? Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I don't know. I figured he'd be like, I'm into gaming. I like to play video games, or like, you know, something. I don't know. I wasn't expecting rock talk. And at first I'm like, oh, he's talking about crystals. Like, he likes crystals. No, he just likes rocks. Sometimes water helps. He was funny. Oh, sorry. Are you coming in here? Okay. Well, you see that sign that says exit? You're not even supposed to be there, you douche canoosh. 2 fucking gay guys in a fucking Volvo going in the opposite direction, and then he wants to be like, telling me to move. Are you for real right now?
2 fucking gay guys. She knew right away what their sexual orientation was. They were making out while driving.
He was trying to do a 3-point turn, going in the opposite direction on a one-way, and then wants to tell me, because I'm trying, that's why I pointed at him. I'm like, are you coming out? Do you need to go this way? I'm trying to be respectful, and then he turns into a dick telling me to move. And this is why I'm a felon. You can always tell the gay guys down here, they look like females. Sorry, I'm not trying to generalize, but listen.
It must be crazy being Brooke. I got mad at my camera today because I just disconnected for no reason when I was doing guitar stream. Imagine if I was like, this is why I'm a felon. She does it for everything. And fucking anything happens around, this is why I'm a felon.
If you prettier than me,
Mamma mia.
baby, like, and you talk like this, it's pretty clear. You don't even need to be flying that flag, honey. That's another thing. Like, we already know you gay. Why you gotta be so damn in our faces about it? Like, we can see you coming from a mile away in those fucking pineapple pants, bro. So, Like, we know what
She saw his pants? And from the cars? Amanda, thank you for the flower.
what's going on. Like, we don't need the damn flags and everything else to show us the creep in you. But they want to. They're loud and proud, honey.
Brooke, you're gay.
They don't care. Down here, you can usually tell them apart. They got on them short, tiny Speedo breeches. They look like they
I went, ah!
just left the
That's
spa.
what I did.
And they got that twang in their damn voice. And they always hanging all over their boyfriend, making out in front of children. Usually easily spottable. Zero respect for the general public and the way that other people are raising their children. They're just loud and proud, making out on the beach, grabbing each other up, grabbing junk in front of the children.
Grab junk.
I'm honestly disgusted. The behavior is unbelievable. The perversion and the latent grooming of children and the conditioning, the pushing of normalcy for overt sexuality, being overtly sexual.
What soundbite for grabbing junk?
It's disgusting. And I'll never change my opinion on it because it's wrong. If you want to do that, go do that. But don't do it in my face because you're going to get your feelings hurt.
What a closeted,
Nobody
self-loathing
wants to see that shit. I don't even want to see
psychopath.
a man and a wife making out. Public displays of affection means that your relationship has no security. See, normal people that are comfortable and stable in a relationship don't feel the need to broadcast to the world their insecurities. But that's what you're doing when you're grabbing all over each other, making out in a public space. You're screaming, our relationship is not secure, so we have to act out behaviorally to let the whole world know that we're together because we're insecure. See, that's how that works.
Or they're just in love and they really just like showing each other affection. You never had that, Brooke? Her ex just used to lock himself in a bathroom and watch porn. And wank it. So maybe not. Maybe they just did drugs with Brooke and couldn't stand her any other time.
People in stable, healthy relationships keep that shit behind closed doors. Mainly because they have respect for themselves, but also because they have respect for others and they understand that there's a time and place for everything. And public displays of affection is not okay. If you want to peck your wife on the lips, that's one thing. But to sit there and
Brooke, you got mad at some people holding hands in the grocery store. You're like, oh, they're jealous of me. They're jealous of me.
almost finger your girlfriend in the middle of a gym
That didn't happen.
is a whole nother. And I have seen some wild shit out here, let me tell you. Remember the YMCA? I told you guys, yeah. I see all kinds of shit because I'm out here dealing with the damn crazies. And usually they're coming out to party. That's another thing you have to think about. When people are coming out, they're coming out to enjoy the beach and party. So they're
Man, at the gym. They're coming to party at the gym.
I'm seeing them in their worst moments sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever went to the beach and got shit faced
Nothing happens at the beach. She never confronts anyone at the beach.
with your friends, but I have, and done worse. So, you know, I think that it's not my fault that I have to witness a lot of this stuff because, you know, this is kind of like the place for people to kind of cut loose, come out. But, you know, I think that people need to remember that this is a friendly beach. This is, you know, the beach is a public place where children are going to be. So, you know, if you can hold your weirdo inside just for a little while so that you don't harm children, that would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure
Oh, you mean like breaking their arms, harming children?
every parent out here would love for you to hide that weirdo deep down inside of you and only let that shit out when you get home. We don't need to see y'all fondling each other, fingering each other, kissing each other, swapping spit out in public. It screams, I'm not secure and neither is our relationship. Why don't you just wear a t-shirt that says, we're in a toxic ass relationship? I don't think that people understand the psychology behind basic behaviors, and that's why I'm explaining it to you, because I don't think that people realize this when they're behaving that way. You're letting the whole world know that your marriage is on the rocks. Y'all were just making out, and now y'all fighting, and now y'all humping each other, dry humping on the beach. Make it make sense. Please put down the drugs and alcohol, step away from your children, and put this shit behind closed doors. It's crazy. It's crazy. The amount of women that grab their husband's hands when I am simply walking on the beach is unfathomable.
See? You can't even hold hands on the beach.
I've seen women
It has to do with Brooke. It has to.
run back to their husband and lay on the beach with their husband all of a sudden just to mark their territory. First of all, man,
bro,
nobody wants your husband because his ass was laying on the beach. The man that I'm gonna marry will be running down the beach with me. Don't flatter yourself,
okay,
Susan.
bro.
Nobody wants his lazy ass. His drunk, lazy ass. Toxic, drunk, lazy ass. Sorry. But, like, women will grab their husband's hand and, like, yoke them towards them like somebody's gonna steal that piece of shit. Don't nobody want that damn polished turd you got, girl. Lord. He talks to you like dog shit, runs around on you, and then you still gonna stay with him. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. Remember? Yeah, no. The public displays of affection screams insecurity, and when I see people...
This whole rant screams insecurity. Like, you gotta project onto the fucking internet. So, look, the only reason I'm single is because my standards are so fucking high.
People acting like that, I'm like, what are we...
The woman who lives out of a truck.
In high school? You know, you do that in high school. You know, when you go to little football games and you want to hold your boyfriend's hand and y'all hugging on each other, and that's high school behavior. Then, you know, then you go to college, then you start mingling, making out in bars, and, you know, there's levels to this shit.
And then you become Brooke, just a bitter old bitch who stabs people.
But to see grown-ass adults out here semi-naked, potentially intoxicated, doing adult things on a public beach, it's just concerning. I see it in restaurants too. Like I'll see, like, I'll walk in and there'll be some couple there, and the next thing I know, I look over and they're literally tongue down each other's throat making out in a public space. And it's like, I would expect that from 22-year-olds. I don't expect that from 42-year-olds. And
You just keep mind your own business, Brooke. You don't have to watch anybody.
when you see it, you get into the psychology behind it, your mere presence,
Your mere presence makes them make out. You're a fucking idiot. You're so fucking delusional. Jesus, jumping.
can trigger people who have insecurities. And it triggers relationship problems, just the mere sight of you. So, and it's not just me, it's just, you know, people have problems. But there is a psychology behind women yoking their men up and shoving their tongue down the throat, and it's because they're insecure, and so...
It's because Brooke is just so hot.
They need constant validation, and so that's why they're acting like that in the moment, because maybe another couple or another girl or another man triggers them to need that validation through physical contact and display of physical contact. You know, like, you have to display that y'all are... Like, it's crazy to me. It's like, I don't know. I think that, that children and other adults should not have to be subjected to disrespectful behavior, but I see it all the time. You usually see it in teens. We're going to the beach. I gotta pack a bag.
Not
these
for
are
real.
clean.
That's how you make it in life. For real.
And I'm just about to throw them back here on my bed. I'll put them up tonight. I don't feel like it right now.
I think about that sometimes. Well, not often, but every now and then I think, I wonder how much further I'd be in life if I was just, like, delusionally self-confident. You know, there's a lot of times I'll just, like, not do stuff because I'm like, ugh, is it even worth it? But if I went into every endeavor with, like, I'm going to be the fucking most amazing person at this and nothing can stop me, I'd probably do a lot more things, you know? And even if it didn't work out, there'd still be, I'd be doing more things, you know? But who knows? We'll never know.
Headphones. I hope they're a little bit charged. They seem to be. Yo, I need some deodorant. I can smell myself. Extra battery for my vape. And I have on a patch. I need to change it, but I'm trying to wait till I take a
That extra battery for my vape, even though we got patches on.
shower, and then I'm going to put on a new patch, because these nicotine patches are quite expensive.
So the one that I have on from yesterday, I'm supposed to change it, but I'm gonna wait till I go to the gym tonight to shower, and then I'll put on a new one. So that's why I'm vaping today, because it's an old patch from like yesterday morning. And you're supposed to change it every 20.
Well, she said the other time that they don't stay on that long. That her sweat makes it wear off.
My truck is a mess. I should put that on up. I don't care. I don't care. Do you hear? Do you understand? I don't care. The truck is a mess. I don't care. I got deodorant under my arm now? No. I got 2 bottles of water, hair clip. What else I need, boss? I got tanning oil. I feel like I'm forgetting something. If I get all the way out here and set all this stuff up and forgot something, I'm gonna be pissed. I probably should just charge my watch, because it's dead. Sounds like a rocket taking off. Let's charge this and let's go. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's supposed to be 80 degrees here today. It's my land. This is my square to spare. Alright, let's find a blanket. I can't see. Let's see if I can see. Fort Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale is a lot different than Northern Florida. Northern Florida is more like chill. You get in Fort Lauderdale and Miami, it's absolutely insane. You couldn't pay me to live in some of those areas down there. Been there, done that. It's not for me.
Yeah, we got more James content to cover tonight. He did like a 24-minute crying video. Oh god. And some other stuff. He blocked my alt account. I called him Jimothy. He knew right away. He remembers who I am. Forget something else. I was gonna say something else. I forget now.
Miami specifically. It's crazy how violent things are there. Nothing's safe. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get my blanket on the ground. Wind is not helping me.
Oh, that Jimothy. He kept messaging me, trying to get me to buy dick pics. I'm like, no, fuck off. I'm like, Jimothy, block, instant block. Within like 3 seconds. He's waiting. He's waiting on people to message him.
Fam. Oh, I dropped my pillar.
I wanted to ask him if he still has poopy pants. By the time I wrote that message, blocked.
Oh, I just want to lay my ass down. Oh, yeah, I'm sore. Oh, I'm sore. Ow. Damn it, y'all. Plates. I guess I don't need it. Can you see me?
That's how that stream ends. Just like that. Alright, well, I'm all burked out. It's been over 2 hours. I have to prep Feral Friday for tomorrow. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I guess we'll do it behind the Steve, and then tonight we're doing James and Ashley with Foodie Beauty in the middle, and that's it. That's the plan, you guys. That is the plan. Maybe one day we'll play video games again. I don't know when. Hopefully one of these days. Or maybe I'll cancel all my subscriptions. I don't know. I have like no time to do that. No time to play video games anymore. Yeah, I guess I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's it. I'm tired. I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna make some coffee. And toodles for now. Toodles for now, you guys. I love you guys. Take it easy.